What's up, guys? This is a 2004 Nissan Armada. Just doing a quick review for you guys. We've had this for about 3 or 4 years now, and sometimes people have questions about them. So I just wanted to go over some common issues that they have and things that I've done to ours. So first off, they hadn't really changed the body style, honestly, up until 2008. So ours is a 2004, and it's kind of tricky because they call it a Nissan Pathfinder Armada. So when I go to buy parts, I just tell them it's a 2006. It's way easier because if you go down and you have a 2004 and you tell them you have a Nissan Pathfinder, they might think it's the smaller one and give you the wrong parts. So just tell them it's a 2006, and when you look up parts on Rock Auto or whatever, just put in there it's a 2006. It'll save you a lot of drama. The other thing is we like to tow. We got a big toy hauler, and we're pushing probably 8,000 pounds. So I went ahead and did the header upgrade because these things are known for cracked manifolds, and these were definitely cracked. I did the job myself. Cajun B-Pipes is who I did the whole thing through. Super cool guy. If you guys need, if your cats are going bad or your manifolds are cracking, Cajun B-Pipes. The dude is incredible. I did the work myself. I'm fairly handy. I am not a mechanic, but I did the job myself. It saved my probably $1,000 at least, if not 1,500. I also did the revved up tuner for it as well. You have to do that because I live in a place where I have to get smog done. All the up rev. So it's backwards for you guys. But anyways, up rev. I bought the whole package. I think it was $2,200 or $2,400, and he builds the B pipes for you. But anyways, yeah. So other than that, I have 187,000 miles on it. Original engine and transmission, as far as I know. I did a transmission service on it. I put the Pro 4X wheels and tires. I got a smoking deal on those. I think it paid $1,000. And they only had 50 miles on them. And they're off the brand new Titan Pro 4X. So that was a total score. Also, in the rear, they have rear air suspension, which can be a nightmare. I got a replacement pump and still was having issues. I bought shocks on Amazon and put those on. It was still leaking. So what I ended up doing, since I have so many miles on it, is I got the regular springs from the lower model. So I just put in, it was not the SE model, I guess SL maybe. And I put the regular springs in there, and I left the air suspension because now it kind of works. It just lets out air overnight, but at least I have the heavier duty springs, and it holds the trailer a lot better. So I have the airbags plus the factory springs that come with the non-airbagged model. The front, I did I think some Monroe quick struts on the front just because they were getting pretty hammered. The rear tailgate deal has an actuator. I just took it off because it was some crazy amount of money to fix the actuator, so it just has struts on there. But as you can see on it, other than this steering wheel wrap, it's held up really well. You probably can't really see very good, but there's really no cracks in the interior. The seats have held up really well. I replaced this piece here, was not functioning. I got it on Amazon or eBay for like $10, and it's worked perfectly fine. The great thing about these trucks is they're super heavy duty. I mean, for, I don't know, for a half-ton pickup, I guess, kind of body sort of thing. The independent suspension in the rear is really nice. This one is the SE model, and it is loaded for 2004. I mean, it's got heated seats. It's got, you know, these convenience mirrors. Here, I'll try to show you guys this. So this is the rear view mirror. It has these lights on underneath, which is really cool. I probably average around 15 miles per gallon. The rear view mirrors are heated. But yeah, the main things you need to look for is the air suspension, which is really not a big deal. Honestly, you can just replace it for a few $100s with just regular springs and shocks. If I was to do it all over again, I'd probably just do that because it was a nightmare. I spent like $300 on the air shocks. I spent another $180 on a pump, and I still couldn't get it to work right. I mean, it's kind of functioning now, but anyways, great rig. I run synthetic high mileage oil in it, 186,000 miles on it. I pull it up and down huge mountains. This are, you know, 8,000 pound trailer loaded with toys in it. I pull it up and down some Idaho mountains. But honestly, this thing has been great. I mean, I picked it up for $6,000. It put some HID headlights in it. It's got this bug deflector. I would take it off, but the paint is getting kind of hammered under there. I don't know, it's kind of hard to see. Also, the paint on these, for whatever reason, up on the hood, on the roof, is starting to fade. That seems to be pretty common in Titans and Nissans in general. I don't know what it is, but up here you can kind of see the paint fading. That just happens. But anyways, if you want a good, strong rig that you want to tow with, I mean, these things are workhorse. You can find engines and stuff for them if you're ever worried about blowing a motor. They're relatively inexpensive to get new motors or used motors on, you know, whatever site you use. I'll flip my camera over. I know, I'm sorry it's dark in here. But let's see here. Flip it around for you guys. I don't know. My wife drives it mostly. It has this massive center console up here, which is hard to see. And I don't know what you put in there. Ours has the captain's chairs. It does have the option to put a center seat in there. So you can hold, what, 8, which is cool. But yeah, so overall, pretty sweet rig. Like it. Definitely worth getting one.